Hi, I'm Shifi Tuni and welcome to another edition of Sports Mania brought to you live from Nile TV International Studios. And as you know, the Arab Games ended last week, having Egypt winning the first place with 343 medals in total, Tunisia coming in the second place and Algeria coming in the third place. And as you also know, the Arab Games was hosted here in Egypt. Actually, we had 22 countries competing for 33 different games. In tonight's edition, we'll be discussing the latest results after it ended for the Arab Games. And we have with us in the studio a number of champions, actually. I'll start first to introduce you to Ahmed Ghaziri, being the champion in the Arab Games. Hello, Ahmed, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We have also with us Jasant Deep, also a gymnastic champion. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And we have also Aya Madani, modern pentathlon champion. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Also 3 medals, I guess, 3 gold medals.
Yes.
And we have also my dear and special guest, Mohammed Farouk, as a sports analyst for this show. I remind you that the number for you to dial in if you have any questions or opinions regarding the topics mentioned. We'll be also talking about the National League and the latest matches in the National League if we have time for that. The number for you to call is 2579-4828. And now, first, let's start by congratulations to all of you. Each one of you has won 3 gold medals, I guess.
Yeah.
So Ahmed has 3 medals in modern pentathlon, Jusant has 3 medals in gymnastics, and Aya has 3 gold medals in modern pentathlon. So that's great news. How do you feel about that, Mohammed?
I feel happy to be with the champions, see them and just talk with them, see how their ambitions to go further, and we hope for them the best in the beginning.
Yes.
Most
Okay.
probably.
Let me first start by you, Ahmed, on modern pentathlon. Very now becoming a popular game to many Egyptians, although it is one of the very most difficult sports, if I may say. We had with us in the previous episodes, we had Ahmed Nasser in the episode, and we've seen a very successful model of training and a successful model by the federation that has resulted in many champions and medals. Let me have first your experience within the Arab Games and the number of medals that you have.
First of all, I would like to thank you for bringing us today with you, and I would like to thank our president, because Mr. Ahmed Nasser, because he helped a lot for us for training, also for making the competition to succeed, especially that he make a lot of effort to prepare for these games. It's first Arab Games for modern pentathlon. It's number 11 as a whole, but for modern pentathlon it was the first. So a lot of Arab countries started, like 5 countries, and for me it was like a very nice experience, because it's for me this first title as an Arabic champion, so
Yes.
I'm
Is it
very
the first
happy.
time that you're competing in the Arab?
Yeah, this first time for modern pentathlon to start in Arab
starting
Games.
the Arab Games.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And how was it? Was it an easy competition? Was it a normal competition?
About we make it like
So
it wasn't pentathlon because other countries haven't 5 events, so we started just 3 events: shooting, swimming, and running.
Yes.
And about the competition, the main competition like was between Egyptians, because
Yes.
for sure they are better than others.
It's not that popular in the
It's
Arab
not
world?
so popular, but they started, and we have very good team from Syria. They have very good challenge, and they make good results. They took second place in teams and in relay, and one of them was number 5 in individual,
Yes.
and they have good results. So the main competition was between us as Egyptians, and it was the first step in our new season, because we have we started our season with training camp in Colorado Springs in USA,
Yes.
because this year is Olympic year, so
Yeah,
we
of
have
course.
to make
Definitely, you have lots of preparations for that.
So this was first competition in this season, and it was like for checking how was our preparation, and it was
Yes.
okay.
It went good.
Yeah. Very
Now,
good.
what was with the 3 medals that you won in the Arab Games?
It was for gold medal for individual and
Yes.
for teams and for team relay.
So all of the competition you have to go.
Yeah.
What about your brother? He didn't compete with
No,
you?
he competed, and
Yes.
I told
You're the elder brother, so
I'm the
you,
elder, yeah,
so
and
you told
I
him
have
I'm going
to
to win you.
No.
So
No,
you
it
stay
was-
there.
it was by
You stay in the
effort.
second place.
No, it's.
Do you
it's-
compete like if you're competing with your brother? Do you compete like as if he's a totally different player?
Of course, I have to.
This is more than
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No.
Oh.
And in this competition, we started our 3 as in the team, and with fourth Yasser Hafni,
Yes.
and I was first, Omar was second, and Yasser was third, and Amr was fourth.
Yes.
And like every time when I compete with my brothers, it's difficult, but I like, because who won, it's no difference, you know.
How do you feel about putting the Arab game, putting modern pentathlon within the Arab Games? Does it make it tougher for you because you do have already a lot of competitions for modern pentathlon throughout the year? Does it make it life more tough for you?
It's not more tough. I think it's better because
Preparations.
it's good preparation, and also it's good for the modern pentathlon, because when more countries participate, this give it more popularity, especially that Arab countries have good chance, like riding
Yes.
is very good.
Of course.
We have a lot of fencing teams from all Arab countries,
Yes.
shooting. So I think if these countries will start, they will give
They
it
will-
more
yes.
better.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a great opinion, actually. Okay, we'll move now to Jasant. Very beautiful name, Jasant.
Thank you.
So you have now how many medals?
3.
3 medals. And what were these medals?
Two gold and 1 bronze.
1 bronze. So now you're gymnastic champion in
Yes.
the Arab Games. And what were the 2 gold, and what was you're playing first artistic gymnastics or rhythmic?
No written.
Rhythmic. Okay.
Yes.
And you got to choose your own music?
Yes.
Okay. What music were you playing when you won the gold medal?
I don't know the name.
You don't know the name of the.
Yes.
Okay, but definitely you know the tune, so
Yes.
you do all your play on it. So what were the 2 gold medals, and what were the bronze one?
Okay. There were 2 champions and 2 Arab champions.
Yes.
The first in this summer, I was the 3rd in Arab.
Yes.
So I got this bronze medal, and in the second Arab champion, I got
This is-
1 golden medal for
Yes.
team.
That was the second one.
Yes.
Okay.
And the 3rd golden medal, I got the first team also in another champ, in
Yes.
another
Another
Arab
competition.
champ.
Okay,
Yes.
that's great. And how was the competition? Did you enjoy it?
Yes,
the Arab
very
Games.
nice.
The environment, everything was fine with you.
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
And how long have you been playing or training in gymnastics?
8 years, and I'm going to the 9.
8
Yes.
years, and now you told me you're 12 years, right?
Yes.
So tell me, what does gymnastics give you? Does it help you in life? Does it help you with your friends? Does it make you more confident?
Yes, I like it so much, and I like it.
You like it? Do you think it makes you different from your friends, gymnastics, or maybe training a lot?
No.
And tell me about your family support. Your family is supporting you and playing this game?
No, my mother, she liked this game, but she wasn't playing it.
She was not playing,
No.
but she's supporting you. She wants you to
Yes.
play, and she's helping you out.
Yes.
What about your father?
And my father, he don't play also gymnastic, but he say okay about it.
So he's a sports guy,
Yes.
is he? Okay. Okay, thank you very much, and congratulations for that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, now let's move to Aya. Aya, you are one of the favorite modern pentathlon champions now, because you've been excelling well, and I understand that you were and in the last competition you also won 3 gold medals. So how was the experience with the Arab Championship, and was it good as a preparation phase for you?
I think the key for the Arab Games, especially for Egypt, was the shooting, because like as Ahmed said, that we was only playing shooting, swimming and running,
Yes.
and then was only the strongest team was from Egypt. Of
Is that
course.
something good or something bad if you're playing only three competitions?
I think for us, like for who play before the 5 events, it's very difficult for them, because we have like we have else fencing and riding, and sometimes like if you have good luck or bad luck, it's a big difference for this.
Yes.
But for now, I think for this the key was only shooting, and this make you difference between the first and second, because in swimming and in running you know the record of the others, and I have another 3 from Egypt, so I know their records. So it was very difficult for this. So I think that I have a new record in the shooting, and I shoot 188 from 200. So this was very good for me.
That's a new record for you.
Yes.
That's great. So it helped you out, I guess, this competition. It was good for you. And is modern pentathlon that flexible that you can just pick 3 competitions and play them in a certain championship?
No.
So how come you're not playing the 5 competitions? You're only playing 3 in the Arab Games?
Because as Ahmed said before, that in the Arab Games the other countries didn't play the 5 events before.
Yes.
So that's why you play only 3.
So what I mean from the question is, modern pentathlon is a flexible game that you can play only 3 games, 4 games, 5
There is
games,
another-
or this is a special case? Yeah, please.
Okay, I will answer this. It was matter for organization, because to bring athletes like from fencing or from different games to participate in these Arab Games, it was difficult to prepare one athlete for the 5 events. So it was it's special competition with these 3 events, that it's easy to bring like someone who can swim, who can run, and just some easy trainings for shooting he can manage, because shooting it's like just keeping the sights and pulling trigger, so it's easy for someone who didn't make it before.
Yes.
But for someone to learn how to fence or to ride horse, I think it's
not-
difficult.
Yeah, of course not.
So
That's why it has to be a little bit flexible
yes,
to,
for this game, for the Arab Games.
Right. We'll move now for a phone call and return back for more discussion. We have Jaida online.
Hey.
Hi, Jaida.
Hi. I just want to ask the little girl, Jasant?
Yasant, yes, exactly.
Okay. I don't know her name, but... Okay, I just want to ask her, she's playing gymnastics, and like, our culture doesn't accept a girl playing gymnastics wearing swimming suits in public. So will she continue like playing gymnastics till she get old? And I want to have like a small advice to continue playing her sport and do not quit her dream, because it's a dream, it's not only a sport. Because I was playing like basketball and I stopped because of reasons of a teenager, hanging out with my friends. I don't have time, I'm always on training and these stuff, so
Yes.
I left the game. So I left my dream. I don't want any one of them to leave their dream, and I want her to answer my question. And good luck.
All right. Thank you very much, Jaida, for
You're
that.
welcome.
Okay. So she's advising you to continue with your sport and do something and achieve what you're dreaming of. What are you dreaming of, Yasant?
I dream to go to the Olympic.
Olympic. You want to
Play
be
in
an
Olympic,
Olympic
yes.
champion? Okay, I'm sure you can do it. If you have it in mind and nothing else bothers you or nothing disrupts your the path that you're going to, I think you will be one of the Olympic champions.
Yes.
Aya Madani is planning for an Olympic to be an Olympic champion. She's putting a pressure on herself, right?
Let's hope. Let's hope she could do it.
What's your plans?
Me?
Yes.
I went to Athens 2004 and I was number 28, and I'm playing now to be better place in 2008. I qualified already to Beijing, and I hope that I make better result than Athens.
Yes. All right. Let's hope for that. Moving back to you, Mohammed. Also during this Arab Games, one of the most important sport, which is the most popular, is football. Egypt won another gold medal for the Egyptians by winning Saudi Arabia in the final match, and I believe there were 5 groups. If you elaborate more on the 5 groups and how the matches went and how Egypt won this title.
First of all, we need to have face a fact that you are organizing an Arabian Games, and you have to have what do you call it? You have something between it with the first team. You have to face it with your first team, and you have to win it because it's in Egypt, and you have to win it whether if you're playing good or bad. That's first of all. Second of all, you are preparing for the African Nations Cup in Ghana. So you have to, what do you call it? You just see the new faces coming inside the national team, and you have the first 2 games, the one against Sudan and against Emirates. It was a tune-up game. A tune-up game when you play a really not weak team, but they didn't have the experience that you have when with your first team players.
Yes.
And most probably you have...
You call it a tune-up game?
Yeah, a tune-up game. It's called like this.
Yes.
You just give your players confidence, like Ahmed Metab when he started to score again. So he had the confidence. Those players need harmony because most of them, like Mahmoud Fathallah and Mohsen Hindawi and also Usama Muhammad, Petrojet's left back, it was the first appearance with our national team. So they need the confidence. They need to face an opponent nationally and to gain an experience of this. In addition to this, you faced Libya and you faced Saudi Arabia. Libya and Saudi Arabia, we will say that it's the most gainful experience in this tournament because Libya will play the way that Sudan and Zambia will start to play against you in the African Nations Cup. Because
yes.
Libya, you know, if you just judge the ability between us and Zambia and Sudan, we will face that we have the most powerful hand. So Libya will play, you just play, you know, on the defense and rely on the counter-attacks. And you will face this against Sudan and also Zambia because they can't play an open game against you. Moreover, against Saudi Arabia, you will face, you know, Saudi Arabia will bad, but they play the way that Cameroon will play with you. An open game through tactics, most powerful player, although Cameroon is much better than Saudi Arabia, but you have an experience and you don't pay so much to have it because you have Saudi Arabia in your team, in your country, and you face it with all your players. Yes.
Was the team the fit team for this competition?
Well, it's not our national team that's gonna be started as a starter in the African Nations Cup. Because I'd say that many new faces, and Hassan Shahata and Captain Shawgharib needs to have some harmony with those players. They need for them to have experience.
They need a lot of matches.
A lot of matches and a lot of experience, national experience. Because when you're playing in our national league, it's another standard.
The qualifier to the African champions was not a good match.
Was not a good match, and it was not a good performance. But you did have a qualification. So we just forget about the past and think about the future. You need to have a good appearance in the African Nations Cup, and you have to prepare yourself for the qualifications of the World Cup.
But again, do you think there's any improvement in the way they play? I'm also referring to
well,
the
again, for Ahli players, especially, they gain the confidence again. Especially Ahmed Metab and Abu Trika and Barkat, you know, after the loss of the African Champion League Cup, they lost a bit of confidence. So they gain it again. You won Ahmed Metab again as a player because most probably 50% of the people didn't have or really got see that Ahmed Metab should be in the national team again. Yes. But now you, after Midu's injury and after Amr Zaki is not being in the national team again, so you have to rely on Ahmed Metab because you have nothing, no one else. And also yes. Muhammad Fadl was facing an injury, so you're facing injuries and you're having a good player and he's out of confidence. And when a player like Ahmed Metab is out of confidence, he will be out of scoring, so he'll be out of
yes.
a position.
It's not only having a striker. I think that there is a problem with harmony in the entire team.
We have to say yes. We
still
didn't
balanced.
Most probably we face it against Libya.
Yes, exactly.
We were exposed. We were exposed against Libya because yes. Libya were playing with their first national team, the top players, and Libya is improving and North Africa so well in the way Ittihad Libya have got to the quarterfinal in the African Champions Leagues, and also Libya also is, you know, performing well as a national team and improving so well. So you were exposed. And in addition to this, you weren't playing with all your professionals.
Yes.
You didn't have Mohamed Zidane, you didn't have Mido, you didn't have Ahmed Hassan, and you didn't have Ahmed Fathi, you didn't have a lot of your started players. But and also you were having a new faces. Those new faces, all the people did have an opinion about Mohsen Hindawi, an opinion about Fathallah, an opinion about Osama Muhammad. But actually they have to just wait for those players to have the chance also with the whole team. But most probably when our professionals came back again and have our helmet and have an ambition to go and have something to do in the African champion, because all of us really been concerned about the continuously of Hassan Shahata after what happened in the qualification of the African Cup of Nations. So you have to give this guy a confidence to work in the African Cup of Nations, also to have a strategy for the qualification of the World Cup 2010, because you didn't qualify since 17 years, and it's a big mess.
If I'm speaking on the other side, on Saudi Arabia, and specifically their striker, which won the Best Asian Player, and this is Yasser Qahtani, and this is his goal that he took from the penalty kick from the defense, Ahli defense players. What do you think of this player?
Well, Qahtani, technically, he's a good forward, and most probably he didn't deserve to play in Saudi Arabia. He deserved to be in Europe, because he's any international coach, when he took a team that have Qahtani, the first player he talks about Qahtani should go to Europe, because his determination, he could read the team so well, he could just go forward and backward so technically, so professionally, and he has also a talent. Yeah. But also I don't agree with him taking the Asian top player, because Yunus Mahmoud did have something for his country. He won the Asian Nation Cup. Yes. Yasser Qahtani didn't win the league with Al Hilal, didn't win the Asian Nation Cup, and also didn't have the Gulf Champions, and they lost against Emirates. Yes. So he lost 3 things, and Yunus Mahmoud did have something from his country. And you know, we all were happy for Iraq to achieve this, and Yunus Mahmoud was picked from the top 20 players in the FIFA ranking. Yasser Qahtani didn't. So it's a big, what do you call it? Big irony containing Yasser Qahtani being the top Asian player and Yunus Mahmoud not. And Qahtani didn't be picked from the first top 20 players in the FIFA ranking.
Okay, let's take a short break from football and return back with the National League. But before returning to the National League, I'd like to ask first, Ahmed, Olympics. So people in Egypt, they're looking forward to be doing something in the coming Olympics, and we're always positive and we're always optimistic about things. What is your plans and what are your dreams for the coming Olympics?
First of all, I have to qualify for the Olympics, because till now the only one qualified is Amro, my brother. Yes. And I have to qualify through ranking list. This is first my target for this season. And
so to qualify, you have to be playing the championships and taking titles.
And World Cups, yeah, because we have a system for qualification through ranking. It's like you have to collect points through best 3 competition you participate in.
Yes.
So till now I have good position. I'm like number 14 or 15 between this for the ranking, and till now they have to choose like 10. So I'm so near. Yes. And I have still chance, because I have just only 2 competition calculated, and I have like all next season till 31 of May will be like 6 World Cups and a lot of competitions.
Yeah, exactly. So
we have
like 2 of them.
Yeah, of course. Yes. So if I have good results, I have more points, I will have better ranking, and I will be.
What does this
in-
give you? Does it put stress on you in your life? Does it make you feel like a challenger and happy about the trip that you're going for?
I will tell you, it's all sports life. It's challenging. Always you have something to do. Always you are looking for goal you have to achieve. So it's difficult goal. This to qualify for Olympics. It's for me it's difficult, but I want this. So I'm
Yes.
going for it, and inshallah I will make
You
it.
get it.
Yeah.
That's great. I like the spirit. Okay.
Thanks.
I want this, and I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully you can reach that. What about your friends and colleagues in modern pentathlon? You can say Yasser Hifni over there.
Yeah. He's very talented. He's very young, and he's going well. He won 2-time world championship for USA, so he have very good future in modern pentathlon.
Which are the teams that are competing with you worldwide?
For as an international,
Yes.
it's like, of course, Russia
Yes.
is very strong team. Hungary also is very strong, and like there is a lot of athletes through all countries. Like from Lithuania, they have the best 2 athletes in history for modern pentathlon.
Yes.
Best winners for world champions and world cups and European champions. Germany also have very good athletes.
Mhm.
It's from every country you can find someone who's very strong.
Of course.
Yeah.
Jasant, when will be your plans for the Olympics?
When I will be a little bit bigger, yeah.
Do you have something that you're dreaming of?
To be the best in Olympics.
To be the best. In order to be the best in Olympics, what should you do here in Egypt first, or on the regional competitions that you're going for?
To try to take the first place always, and to make progress.
What does it make a champion in gymnastics a champion? Is it focus, concentration, flexibility? What does it take?
The flexibility.
The flexibility.
Yes.
And what about because the sport itself is rhythmic. So rhythmic is like being in harmony and being within the rhythms of certain music and doing certain acts. So how do you do this? How do you practice on it? Is it by like long hours of training that you're doing?
Yes.
So how long do you train? Every day?
3 hours to 4 hours.
3 hours to 4 hours. That's
Yes.
great. And which club are you playing at?
Gezira Club.
Gezira Club. Okay,
Yes.
great. Okay, I also told me that you have great plans for the Olympics, and are you yet a qualifier?
Yes,
You're a qualifier.
2 times.
So you qualified, I guess, a couple of months ago, maybe like 4 months or 5 months ago.
No, from the beginning of the season.
From the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
you're qualified to the
February.
Olympics. Yes.
I took the first place in the African Championship,
Mhm.
and then I make it again in the World Cup final for Good Luck Beijing.
Yes.
It's for a World Cup for seniors women, and I take the first place.
Yes. So it is a good period for you to be preparing for something there. You don't want to put any stress on yourself.
I don't have to, because if I put
Yes.
stress more than I have, so I will not make anything. So
Yes.
I have to be cool in this competition.
All right. Okay. Now let's move to the National League. We have now Petrojet coming in the first place with 25 points, and we have Talal Geish coming in the second place with 23 points. Al Ahly coming in the third place, but still have a lots of matches to be played during the coming weeks, coming with 21 points. Zamalek coming in the fourth place with 20 points, and Ismaili coming in the fifth place with 19 points. So far, we previously, Muhammad, we had a discussion about Petrojet and Talal Geish being on the top of the list, and this is something that's really good. Do you think Petrojet is a tough team to maintain this position? Zamalek is coming back. Ahli is
also
playing
coming
games,
back.
is also coming back and focusing on the National League because
They lost
winning the African Champions League and they lost Japan, so they will be focusing more on the National League as a competition. So do you think as a team with their power would they maintain this win?
Well, the most effective thing about Petrojet is being scoring from the whole team. You know, it's not only the strikers that were scoring, it's also they have the top league scorer Ala Ibrahim, and they also have you know, Muhammad Samara and also Hassan Kondi. Hassan Kondi is a defender, and he scored about 3 goals till now in the competition. And also the midfielders they're scoring, so they have a full team scoring. They made a really big win against Ismail Suez, and they won 8-0, and it's the biggest score in the league. So they have the performance, they have the ambitions, but the continuously of this team is going to be exposed when they face Ahli, because they have a postponed match against Ahli, and if Ahli win it and win the other game that's been postponed for him, he will be on top with 1 point next to Talal Geish and next to Petrojet. So they're going to be exposed against Ahli, whether if they will continuously on the top, I mean not on the top 4 players, not just mean the top winning team of the league. If they need it, they have to win Ahli. If they have a draw, it's also a nice score. But if they lost, so you know, when Ahli moved up, it never calmed down again.
Yes.
So that's it. Zamalek is coming back also, but we also the match against Mukawloon. The Zamalek is also still facing some problems in the team. We all heard about Amr Zaki's incidents and also what's happening with Hazim Imam.
The only goal. This was the only goal of the Zamalek's match.
And also, and I have to admit that Ruth Kroll did really read the match, and they have good substitutes in this match, so he won. When he substituted Gamal Hamza and when he substituted the other player and Khalid Saad and became Tariq Said in the field, they contained the game, and they have a penalty, and they scored. And also Tariq Said scored another goal, but it's been cancelled. So they won the game with the substitutes of the coach. On the other hand, Mukawloon Arab did play for the draw, so that's why they lost. Ahli did won Ittihad because Ittihad didn't also want to win Ahli. They need a draw, and Ahli players are hungry for football again.
Yes.
We also Ahmed Metabi, also Ahmed Bilal, we also.
So you think we're going to see an exciting
competition because every team needs to come back, and also when Ahli players, especially the substitutes, when they are hungry for football like Mu'tazin or like Ahmed Bilal, unlike the coming back Ahmed Metabi. So now Ahli is having a good, powerful team without Abu Trika and Barakat.
All right. Mohamed Farouk, sports analyst, thank you very much for being here. I am Adani, modern pentathlon champion. Thank you very much for being here. And Jacinta Deep, thank you very much for being here, and congratulations on your 2 gold medals and 1 bronze medal. Ahmed, I also thank you for being here with us. It was a pleasure to have you, and congratulations for your win.
Thanks.
The viewers, with this we come to the end of this edition of Sports Mania. See you next week, same time. Thanks for watching, and have a pleasant night.